honey, we just had our anniversary. I can't believe it's been 48 years, but I guess the fact that it has been that long has given me some time to reflect. And I know an issue that I've been bringing up maybe more than you would like me to is the issue of downsizing.
Oh, yes. A part of me wants to stay in the house and just keep everything like it is, and yet a part of me knows, after we dealt with all our parents and dealing with closing their homes and all of that, that it would be a gift to our daughters if we could do some of that now. However, there's a lot of decisions to be made.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a part of me that says, we're too young. We always like to think we're younger than we are to be thinking about this. But and maybe it's because I'm such a planner that I don't want to be taken by surprise. And I know there are no guarantees in life, but we've had several couples who we know pretty well that have had tragedies happen just suddenly, whether it be illness or death or whatever, and they weren't prepared because they hadn't even thought about
Right. Well, in this process, and we have gotten rid of some things. We use the internet to make things be useful to others.
Free cycle.
Free cycle, yeah, right. And but a part of me, sometimes I feel a little pressure to get rid of some of my memorabilia that I'm not sure I want to get rid of. I know that, if I were to die tomorrow, that it wouldn't mean anything to somebody else probably, or possibly, I don't know. But some of my things that I accumulated during my work years, I've pared that down considerably, recycled a lot of paper that was involved in that process, and kind of there's a little mourning goes on with that when you let go of the past. And
Well, I know that I've probably been a little overzealous. It's like once I got this idea of, well, at least we could start cleaning out the basement, things like that, that I'm aware that I've probably pressured you a little more. And I realized that the most not too long ago when I was saying, what about this? What about this? And what about this? And you said, sometimes I feel like you're throwing my life away. And that just, that really touched me.
there's some truth to that, some aspect of that I need to process, and I think a part of it is, maybe I'm not wanting to face that, not wanting to deal with that because of the implications that means. But on the other hand, logically, I know we need to be doing that now. I do want to go ahead and have the garage sale. We've accumulated things on those shelves, several, 3, 4, 5 shelves of items that you wanted to have in a garage sale. So I'd like to see us do that, follow through on that.
Well, I guess the main thing is just to keep on keeping on, and I do want you to know that I appreciate the fact that you are trying and you are participating and you are helping. I guess I just want you to understand where I'm coming from, and statistically, I may outlive you. I don't like to even think about that, but you have had some heart issues, and I just don't want to face the future by myself in a big house, and I'm just trying to prepare for that. So I appreciate your openness and thinking about it and talking about it. That's the main thing, and making some baby steps toward getting our lives uncluttered, because my mantra has always been, if my house is uncluttered, my mind is if my house is cluttered, my mind is cluttered. And that is a big deal for me, unfortunately.
Well, we've looked at some retirement places to move to. I've been willing to do that. I'm not saying that I'm ready to do that, but I think
I understand.
having the information available and having done some research of it in advance would be very helpful. We have a deposit on one place that we can get back, and as kind of an insurance policy, if you will. And we just looked at another one a couple of days ago. So I'm happy that we're doing that research and that we have it in writing and written down, and I think that's important. A part of me says I think we could outfit the house to handle and have home health care as one possibility, and I think we ought to research that a little further as well. So,
The main thing is that we're talking about this before a crisis arises, and that's what's important to me.
right.
So I appreciate you, and I hope we have another 48 years together.
That might be stretching it.
That